I pray you, daughter, sing, or express yourself in a more comfortable sort. If my son were my husband, I should freely rejoice in that absence wherein he won honor, than in the embracement of his bed where he would show most love. When yet he was but tender-bodied and the only son of my womb, when youth with comeliness plucked all gazes away, when for a day of kings entreaties a mother should not tell him an hour from her beholding.
I, considering how honor would become such a person that it was no better than picture-like to hang by the wall, if no made it not stir, was pleased to let him seek danger where he was like to find fame. To a cruel lore I sent him, from whence he returned, his brows bound with oath. I tell thee, daughter, I sprang not more in joy at first hearing he was man-child, than now in foreseeing he had proved himself a man.
But had he died in the business, madam, how then? Then his good report should have been my son. I therein would have found issue. Hear me profess sincerely. Had I a dozen sons, each in my love alike and none less dear than thine and my good Mercius, I had rather had 11 die nobly, for their country than one voluptuously surveyed out of action.
Madam, the Lady Valeria is come to visit you.
Beseech you, give me leave to retire myself. Indeed, you shall not. Methinks I hear hither your husband's wrong. See him pluck, Aufidius down by the hair, as children from a bear the vultures shunning him.
Methinks I see him stem thus and call thus. Come on, you cowards, you were God in fear though you were born in Rome. His bloody brow with his mailed hand then wiping, forth he goes like to a harvestman that is tasked to mow or all or lose his hire.
His bloody brow, oh Jupiter, no blood!
Away, you fool, it more becomes a man than gild his trophy. The breasts of Hecuba, when she did suckle Hector, looked not lovelier than Hector's forehead when it spit forth blood at Gratian's word contending. Tell Valeria, we are fit to bid her welcome. Our group chose the third scene in Act 1, particularly when Volumnia had a conversation with Virgilia. We can see from that part that Volumnia has an old-fashioned way of thinking. She believes that a successful man is the one who goes out to war, and the more blood a man gets from war, the more manly he is. It can be seen from her character that Volumnia upholds toxic masculinity, believing that a man is considered manly only if he goes to war. We also believe that Volumnia is obsessed with reputation of her child going to war, as she always brags about Coriolanus' achievements. In addition, she also mentioned in one of the dialogues that she rather had 12 children who died because they served for their country, not children who spend their time at home. Throughout Volumnia's dialogues, we can also see that Coriolanus' life always evolves in war because of his mother's upbringing. Therefore, our group believes that the character Volumnia, who is written by Shakespeare, aims to symbolize how a mother's influence plays a big role in their children's character.
Okay, for the second question, the chosen script needs to be emphasized for 3 reasons. First, to show the reader how powerful Coriolanus' mother or Volumnia to Coriolanus. Volumnia has a strong and influential character of mother in shaping her son's character and decisions. Volumnia's expectation of Coriolanus and her ambition for his success are the key drivers of the play's plot and conflict. Second one, to show contrasting female character in the play. Volumnia is portrayed as an assertive woman who values honor, duty, and military competence. Meanwhile, Virgilia, on the other hand, is a more passive and gentle woman who values love, compassion, and family. The debate between these two characters highlights the two poles' beliefs between the traditional and non-traditional gender roles. And last, to show generation gap that affected Coriolanus' social life between his mother and wife. Volumnia, as the older generations, upholds the traditional Roman values of martial glory and the importance of public service. She argues that duty to the state and military service should take precedence over personal affections. Meanwhile, Virgilia, contrary, as a representative of the younger generation, is more concerned with the personal and domestic aspects of life. She argues that love and compassion should be valued above duty to the state.
So how is it relevant to the 21st century? Volumnia's character is portrayed as a mother who cares about her son, but when we look closely, we can see that she only cares about her son's prosperity and honor. This is relevant to the 21st century because we can still see that there are a lot of parents who direct their children's lives in a way that they believe are ideal. Some parents, like Volumnia, has their own ideal vision of what they think is the best for their children in terms of academic, career, and even relationship, and therefore they continue to engage in demanding behavior to make these visions a reality.
However, the idealist plan that they expect is not always right fit, especially for the children's well-being. Parents should have let their children to choose on their own path, especially in this 21st century, where personal rights and mental health are being respected. Moreover, if the parents continue to demand and push children to live up their expectation, certainly will lead to the personality of the children growing up, such as owning big ego, cannot make wise decisions, and worse, holding the patriarchal mindset. And due to these reasons, there lies the relevancy between Shakespeare's messages in the Volumnia part and the people living in the 21st century on how parents hold power over children's lives and shape their personality into what society has structured.